Kenel Facebook page, my private Facebook page, and also on Twitter at Vo Television. Today, for the third time, the husband of our late sister, EDNAH KEMUNTO, is back here on the show. Kwa sababu kuna mambo ambayo ningetaka tuongee na tuambie ye mwenyewe. Last time I was here, I gave a conclusive statement. I say this is what Vo TV has found out. This is what Vo TV has confirmed. And on the last interview, where I hosted EDNAH's husband and EDNAH's uncle, after that interview, niliwapigia simu watu wawili, and I called for truce between both families. Now, maiti ya EDNAH KEMUNTO imefika nyumbani. Iko Kenya. Lakini, unfortunately, bado kuna mambo zinaendelea. And I'm here hosting EDNAH KEMUNTO'S husband, Amos. Welcome to the show.
Okay, thank you so much.
Karibu. Kwanza salimia watazamaji, those who are watching.
Hi everyone. I'm happy to be back. Nimefurahia, so since I've never gotten a chance to be in any platform since I was here, I'm back. Nadhani mko salama.
Sawa, asante Amos, thank you very much also for securing this some time. Na sijui mbona uko na echo. Kama umeweka loudspeaker, you have to turn that thing down.
Sijaweka loudspeaker.
Okay.
Niko na mzae kwa nyumba ndo kana gonga vitu.
Okay, sawa. Anyway, Kamzae kako hapo, and by the way, Mzae is the son that has been left behind. That's a 2-year-old Arian. Am I right? Ni Arian, eh? Just remind me the name because I'm dealing with too many. Huh?
Yeah, you are right. It's Arian.
Yeah, okay. It's Arian is here. So, Amos, nataka kwanza we uongee. Maiti ya EDNAH ya bibi yako imefika nyumbani.
Yeah.
Hebu tuambie, hebu ambie watazamaji, ulipokea maiti lini?
Ilikuwa date 17, that was on a Thursday. So nilifika JKIA with all my with some relatives, actually my mom and my cousin.
Okay.
So we had tulikuwa na plan. But when you watch, there is this Cyprian TV was live, and some people are watching. So nilifika, when we went there, tukapata jina ya anko ya EDNAH haiko kwa list, kumsika mtu mwenye anapokea mwili. So that issue brought up. Watu wakakosana, lakini wenye vile tuliingia ndani nikaulizwa would you like to go with between your mom and Dominic. Nikasema because my mom, she's very tired, we have been traveling for so long, let her rest. Nika propose Dominic, again at least akakukile ile mind maybe ni mimi nilienda nikatayo jina, nikamwambia let's go together. So we did everything.
And by the way, Amos, just for the sake, just to address the viewers, Dominic Nunn. Dominic is EDNAH KEMUNTO'S uncle, and he was here on the show. Endelea.
Yeah, so mwili ilikuwa inafaa kufika 12:30, but it changed ikafika 1:30. So ikafika, so I had plans kuuliza anko ya Edna kama alikuwa na plan ya gari yote, hakukuwa na mtu alikuwa na gari, so nikafanya plans. There is one of my good cousins supported me, support vizuri, nikapata hasi ya kumrudisha Kisii Edna.
Wow.
So wakati mwili ilifika nje, nimeweka ndani ya gari. Unfortunately, so watu wakakuwa na, hata before nitoke ndani huko clearance, nilisikia watu wanaanza kukombana nje, who is taking Edna, who is not taking her. So that's where issue ikatokea. After mwili kuwekwa ndani ya gari, nimesimama nje ya mlango, naongea na simu. The angle, Dominic akakuja akanibeba juu akanirusha kando. I never expected that because you were good. Tumekuwa naye huko ndani kufanya kila kitu.
Did you talk, ukisema kukubeba akapaka kando, are you talking about getting physical?
Yeah, alinishika mkono na mguu. I'm not that energetic kama yeye. Sasa kanieka kando, kanirusha. Actually is one of my uncle mwenye alinishikilia. And the other people are very angry about me, saying so many things. Wengine kwa hapo wananislap, including my mother-in-law. Nikaona this is too much, let me just step down. I told them, nikatafuta ule driver wangu huyo wa hasi, nikampa ile kuna ile document ya kupita kwa njia na mwili. Nikampea, nikamwambia just save journey. Wakatoka hivyo airport, nikatafuta gari ya kunirudisha Kisii. At that time nikafika Kisii usiku saa 5:30. So unfortunately nasikia walienda mpaka hospitali ya Kisii town inaitwa Krista Marian. Wakafukuzwa juu I was not there and my mother was not there. They were told bring the other people when walikuwa concert na hii mwili.
Yeah.
Juu walikuwa na MCA wangu, MCA wa hii area yetu wanaitwa Anthony. Alikuwa airport. So unfortunately he was the one mwenye alikuwa anafukuza driver wa hasi yangu na hawakuwa na gari. So sikujua what is not happening. Huyo MCA wakarudi mpaka hospitali ya Keroka inaitwa Ichuni. Yeye ndiye aliombea nafasi kwa receptionist, mwili ikawekwa huko. Kesho yake I was not aware like inahitajika. And that's where I saw so many people angry about me. And
why were they tell the viewers why were they angry?
My mother-in-law was out at the morgue mornings. The other people are crying. And I was not aware kama anahitajika because the way I was treated in the airport, nikasema basi it's okay, wacha Edna tu wazike popote. So Cyprian TV makosa namwekea, yeye akaenda live. Naona akaenda live anaambia watu please, sijui husband to the late Edna disappeared to the documents, hata mahali huko wania mama Edna huruma. Please kuja mweke mwili mochari ya watu kuanalia, please whatever you are. So I was not aware. And Dominic, since Dominic was trying kunipigia simu, waliambia chief and chief akanipigia simu. Before chief anipigie simu, kuna Dembeste alinipigia kutoka outside Kenya and aliniambia mimi niko live na unatafutwa. Kauliza kwa nini? Watu wanalia nje ya mochari, utaki kufika huko ufungulie watu mwili waone. Nikamwambia guy, seriously mimi hata sijui. So kuingia live nikasikia watu wana comment vibaya, Amos ametoroka na documents. Immediately mtu wa Moga kanipigia, nikamwambia apologize for what has happened, I was not aware. Please give me 30 minutes. Akaniambia 30 minutes ni mingi. Nikamwambia okay, what I can promise you is that I'm on my way na niko mbio sana na kuja. Nikaenda na gari ya chief. Tukeka mwili mochari. Watu wakamuona. There was a lot of insultment there, intimidation. Mtu anakuja anafutusi. Yini kashuma, never sikufungua mdomo hata.
Kwa hivyo Amos, based on what I'm hearing, so Amos.
Yeah.
So already they had painted you to be, you're the black sheep.
Yeah.
And then of course there were these people who are in the middle of documenting everything and all these live streams that were going on.
Yeah.
Okay, endelea. Nakusikiza.
So nikatoka huko nikarudi home, huko what the mock tuli agree we should meet and solve the problem mali iko, kama kuna mtu akona makosa and whatever we supposed to do as the family. My brother to my father-in-law said that they want to meet me place neutral, and that was the chief's office. Huko sasa ndo place neutral, watu hawezi leta chaos. So mi nikakubali. Tukaingia ndani ya gari tukarudi tukaacha huko. So that on Monday this week, that was the date on Monday, hiyo ndo siku hii wiki watu wakakuja ofisi ya chief around home. There were so many people and they never came to a conclusion of the problem we solved. My good people from the other side were having so many demands zenye hata mimi siwezi meet.
Can you mention, okay, can you tell the viewers some of the which the demands that your in-laws are asking you?
There are so many, there are demands and some questions today which are beyond me, like why Edna died and how she died. It's about it seems there's someone who's telling them that there is something I was sent. There is someone that was sent. Kuna hizo allegation unasikia zinamekwa kando kando, lakini msaizi kuja kuambia directive na hivi. So they wanted my text zenye nimechat na boss EDNAH waonyeshe, and text zenye nimechat na EDNAH akiwa hai. So juu mimi sina shida, I am ready to give that. I was ready to give that. But there are many points. There is someone new mwenye aliwadanganya we sent some cash, 300,000. So they were demanding that money niweke kwa table ndo tuongee vitu zingine. And they wanted to see me kwa hiyo kikao, mimi na mtoto. I don't know what was the plan, but I was not supposed to be there. Initially, the chief, senior chief, akunialika, aliniambia wewe ndo umefiwa na huwezi kukaa kwa kesi. I don't know why, but that's I was told that it's not good for someone mwenye amefiwa akae kwa kesi. So chief akawaambia I never invited Amos. Na by the way, my son Arian alikuwa mgonjwa, hata hajamaliza madawa. Wakanipigia simu nikamwambia mtoto ni mgonjwa, haizi kuja. Plus na mimi sikuwa invited na hata hivyo sifeel poa. That thing ileta issue, mbona sikuji nini. So familia yangu ikasema hii imefika mwisho na we are very tired. We have tried to, kila siku wakileta demand tunai satisfy kila siku. So this another one. Tukileta ingine bado wataleta ingine. We sat down as a family and we make a rule. Tuka make judgment. Nikasema badala tuvurutane. Uncle EDNAH alikuwa anasema let one of this family and Asara. Sasa sijui Asara ilikuwa gani. Mimi nikasema okay, no need tupigane vita, please. Mziki EDNAH, make programs, kama kutakuwa na fundraising, matanga, tuta-attend. We are family. So you see, this were two families from mother's side and EDNAH's side mali amezaliwa. They were together and me, I was alone. When we made that rule,
yeah,
ni kama the other side mali EDNAH amezaliwa wakajitoa. Na the other uncles mwenye mmekuwa mkiona online,
yeah,
wakajitoa. Sasa they started blaming each one, kublamiana nani alikuwa na makosa, kusema they are not ready to bury EDNAH since unajua hapa ni kwa kina mamake na uwezi zika mtu ameolewa kwa kina mamake. It can't work. Na kwao kabisa EDNAH alikuwa ameolewa kuna mtoto. Hamwezi zika mtu ameolewa kwa kuna mtoto unless mimi niwapee mtoto ni surrender kila kitu.
Wow. Is that is that like something that is in the Kisii tradition?
Yeah, hawezi ziko kama hakuna mtoto ndo anamzika, unajua.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, understand. Yeah. And you are the husband and mkona kamzai, so yeah.
Yeah, na mimi ndo niko na mzae hapa.
Yeah.
So and mimi to surrender mzae, it is not that easy because I know the whole story, the way my wife was brought up, and I know so many things. So I can't allow my son to go the same things.
Yeah.
So mine is to protect my son.
Yeah.
Mzae wa dadi lazima ni protect.
Yeah.
My life.
Yeah.
I can't give him out like one bob, just like easy like that.
That's right.
But what I yenye tulisema, let them bury EDNAH kwa amani tu. Hakuna haja tuvutane, unaona. I think some of us tumekuwa tukiona online some allegations zingine mpaka unashindwa jamani. Hizi nazo mpaka napigiwa simu na nasema I've never been online. Actually, vote, I thank you. You the person mwenye I've been given a chance to at least to clarify some things.
Yeah. And by the way, let me actually make a very clear point here. I'm the one who broke this story at EDNAH KEMUNTO. I'm the one who brought the uncles here. I'm the one who brought Amos here. Hizo zingine tutaongea baadaye. Because I know you are watching me. And there's something that I said. To be very clear, baadaya, and I will again, when I do presentations here, I come here with receipts. And I will show exactly what I told EDNAH's uncle. I know exactly. Amos, after our last live stream, nilikupigia simu na nikapigia Dominic, and we had a conference call, and I called for truce between both families. Also remember, as Vote TV, I have the forensic report from Lebanon that I've thoroughly analyzed, including the voice notes from the embassy or the consulate in Lebanon. I don't do things here on hearsay. The EDNAH KEMUNTO story is the #1 story here on Vote TV. Hata kama niko na cases mingi sana ambazo na deal nazo. Na kwa sababu I've been very busy. After my last phone call between Amos and Dominic, I called for truce, and I said, please, muzike EDNAH KEMUNTO in peace as a family. And I also made it very crystal clear that I will distance myself from any family conflicts, if there are any. Now, kama mnakumbuka, I can pull up the shows where I made it crystal clear. This has nothing to do with the in-laws. This has nothing to do with Amos, who's the husband. And I say this is for the baby that has been left, the 2-year-old Arian. Those were things that I said crystal clear. I made that crystal clear. Dominic, I've spoken to you off camera. Gilbert, I've spoken to you off camera. Nimekuwa nikisema kwamba VoTV as a platform, VoTV as a broadcasting network, everything that I bring here is original. I never jump on other stories and then I don't pick stories from other platforms and bring them on my platform and then start following them up with like bringing in my own. No. I always deal directly with victims, families, children. That's how I operate. History ya Edna nilipoambiwa and that was actually because let me actually almost because I'm talking to the viewers on camera. When I found out, when I knew Edna arrived in Kenya, and I said, okay, you know what? Azikwe vizuri, alazwe vizuri. But unfortunately, my prognosis of what was going to happen, maiti ya Edna ikifika nyumbani, is exactly what we are hearing here. And it's exactly what Amos told me. Mi fati nilikuwa napigia Amos simu kumuuliza, Amos, you can tell the viewers, nilikuwa nakuuliza, oh, si mulizika Edna. That was my question. Si mulizika Edna. So I want to make that part very crystal clear. When it comes to dealing with humanity and when it comes to serving humanity, I've always told people here, it's God's service. It's God's service. Underscore that part. It's God's service. Serving humanity is God's service. But some of you take this thing and twist it to be something different. Changing narratives for specific reasons that are not meant to solve an issue. I'm not here for the drama. Do you think I have time for that nonsense? And I'm telling the viewers here, I've never had time for drama. And people who try to bring drama on my side, I'll lean back and watch you play yourself. Because trust to me, each and every time the clock ticks and tacks, for me, Mungu unisaidia kunyamaza. Amos, let me ask you these questions. There's some things I'll show the viewers.
Okay.
Kuna siku moja, who has been with your son tangu azaliwe?
Tangu azaliwe, I can say venye alizaliwa alimaliza 2 weeks kwa nilimwendea venye alizaliwa me from taking him, so I gave him EDNAH akamchukua 2 weeks kwa kina shosho yake.
Yeah.
Ndo mambo ikashindikana, Dominic akanitafuta after 2 weeks, so me I can say from 2 weeks I've been with my son.
Yeah. So I'm going to make that thing right there.
The story between venye alizaliwa.
Yeah.
Venye alizaliwa au si.
Yeah.
I mean, the origin of hii hatred mali natokea. Kutoka tuanze kudate na EDNAH, bode alikuwa anataka to date. Unfortunately tukaendelea kudate mpaka akazaa mtoto. So mtoto kuzaliwa osi nika step down After that mtoto akakuwa na shida mpaka nikatafuta tena nikamchukua. So after 2 weeks ndo nilichukua mtoto.
Yeah.
Mimi nimekuwa na mzae.
Na mzae. Okay. Na sasa mzae ako kwako. Mzae ako kwako. Na actually from what I knew, your family you are prepared. Mlikuwa prepared kuzika Edna as a family.
Exactly. Mpaka we have made up siku ya fundraising huko home.
Yeah.
Tulikuwa tumepanga kila kitu. The story behind I saw some live streaming ikisema eti Amos amekataa kulipa mahari nini.
Who was let Amos, who's doing these live streams?
Sorry?
Nani anafanya hizi live streams kama hii story ya kulipa mahari and all that stuff?
Ni Cyprian.
Okay.
TV has been doing that. He has been with
okay, so Cyprian TV is on top of this issue with okay, so she's the one who's dealing. She's the one who's dealing with your in-laws and all this stuff, right? Okay. Okay, Amos, okay, ulikuwa umekwama. I have another question. Amos.
Okay.
Who came up with this bogus theory that you are paid to cover up what happened to your wife?
I can't say specific mtu fulani, but from the family, the family, the uncles.
Okay.
The uncles saying that I was paid EDNAH kama akauawa, na I was paid EDNAH kama nikubali hakuuawa. So eti niliuza initially uncle wake anaitwa Nchoga, the black one mwenye amenyoa punk, was saying I was paid EDNAH auawe nikubali. Na the other uncle wa askari alikuwa anasema nilifanya human organ harvesting kwa EDNAH. So they were saying there's no liver, there's no eyes, there's no tongue. So mwenye alifuatilia video ikiwa mog, uliona ango wake Dominic akimungusagusa kila mahali kuangalia. And
by the way, Amos, just for the correction, I haven't seen in the video. Kwa hivyo kulikuwa na vile maiti ilifika okay, kulikuwa na okay, and what were they showing on those live streams?
hawakushika mwili, lakini ni ile unaona mtu venye ana nini kwa
ana inspect
casket kwa coffin venye ana. So they said I've been paid a lot of money to accept that EDNAH was not killed, so they wanted that money. Initially ukikumbuka ukisikia hata hizo voice notes za consular akisema someone is asking for compensation money before even the borders kufika Kenya.
I know that. I've listened and we're gonna play those ones to the viewers.
So and the whole issue of them rushing from the airport alone could exclude. They thought they can open the coffin and they thought there is money inside. Unfortunately, there was nothing there. So their main agenda, they are thinking behind this there is something big. Of course, there's nothing. The boss to EDNAH nikijaribu kuexplainia, these are contract between employer and employee. If compensation is there, it will come not sio saizi, na personally sijafuatilia compensation. So currently the family from the angles, they are the ones thought that there is money behind this.
So you're telling
Amos, so many questions.
So Amos, the rush to go to the airport to go to welcome EDNAH KEMUNTO because someone somewhere thought there's gonna be money in the coffin.
Yeah, exactly. Juu saizi juu wamegundua there is no money behind EDNAH. Nobody's actually nobody's asking what's happening, what's going on.
Continue. Wow.
Si sasa mpaka saizi mpaka nikisema, you see, even have some cash out, kuna shida. I've never seen even a cent. Mog huko it's now almost 8 days na nasikia ni pesa bado zinaongezeka, lakini what I can tell the viewers wenye wanaangalia saizi, and the other people will come to check this interview, when EDNAH was alive, wakati hakuwa na kitu, nobody alikuwa anamfika karibu, but when she had something, that's when you will hear people talking. EDNAH alikuwa mostly kwa na nyumbani tunamuita Diana ako wapi? So this is the same thing that has happened after kugundua EDNAH story yake hakuna pesa behind.
Wow.
Nobody is around. Watu nimebaki nao ni watu wa kwetu. Mimi actually tangu story anze mimi nilikuwa najua, let me sit back, relax, juu at the end ni mimi bado. The same thing happened EDNAH akijifungua mtoto. Kwenda usiku kuchukua mtoto, nilipigwa vita mpaka nikafukuzwa kama umbwa, nika step down, but baadaye EDNAH chose me. She chose me with my son.
Yeah.
But right now she's not even talking. Watu wamepigania, but again, even though she's not talking, amenichagua bado. Nothing will change. Nothing will separate watu wawili wanapendana. Hata pesa. Hizo pesa, I was ready, nikawaambia kama zikikuja nitawapea pesa. Na mimi unajua kuna ile mtu anakukosea, anakuja anakuuliza, anakuomba msamaha. I always tell them sina chuki na wao. They are my relatives. They will remain to be my relatives, my uncles and my mother and my father. And I would like my son to know them.
Yeah.
Because nothing will change that. And in this world, nobody is going to get a transfer letter to kwenda Mars ama kwenda Pluto ama kwenda wapi. We are here until our last breath. Na kitu najua, before ukufa utakuwa umekula matunda yako kitu ulipanda. So whatever inapandwa, tutakula hiyo matunda venye nimepanda. Mimi sina chuki na mtu. Actually, I welcome. Mpaka saizi mimi kitu nangoja, they have not come at my home officially. They have never come at my place officially. If they want something mahari, let them come. They want anything, I'm very available. This pressure ya kwenda online kusema si interviews mahali kwingine, I've seen so many online medias, online interviews wakisema this and that. Pata nafasi ya kuingia online clarify anything ama kusema chochote, lakini they are good people. Mtu ana take chance, atumia hata credit yake kunipigia kuniuliza, Amos, what's this am I seeing? So
I see exactly what Amos, I see exactly what happened here.
Yeah.
But there are certain things that I will not say on camera.
You see, even mwili kutoka Lebanon, actually ni God kwa sababu wameenda interview. Headline of the interview ni kusema tusaidie mwili toke Lebanon, imekwama Lebanon. You see, na sio interview moja. So ule msee akanitumia screenshot interview akaniuliza, you guys, we are helping you and you are going on media. Are you doing business with the EDNAH case? Nikamwambia, please apologize. I'm the man on the ground with the information. I'm not aware of the information going around. Those are just rumors. Let's bring my wife back. That's what I want. Akaniambia, I got you. Tell the other family to cool down. If there is any other clarification, they can channel the clarification to me, or they can ask me. They have my number. And if they are not satisfied with the reports, let them affidavits indicating that they want ABCD. Let them have the investigators from Kenya. The boss is very ready.
Yeah.
The witness are ready.
Yeah.
The doctor are ready.
Yeah.
The hospital is ready to be investigated. Rather than going media saying this and that.
That's
and
right.
At the end of the interview, they say, let God control. I don't know which.
There's something Amos actually wants to actually just finish it up because we're going to walk this thing step by step. There are so many times I've always said that when you let your emotions override your logic, you'll find yourself talking nonsense and garbage and misleading people. And unfortunately, we are living in the so-called social media era, where lies spread more faster than the truth. And then people will just buy the lies and spread the lies and spread the lies. And then the truth wins. There's something that I said. There's something that I said. Here. I always do my due diligence. Na nikikuja hapa, I have my screen, I have my documents, I have my slides. I do a professional presentation. Amos, let me play to the audience some of the voice notes that I also myself received from the consulate in Lebanon. And this is Mr. Kasim. Mr. Kasim has been on my show. Wengine mnarukaruka tu kurukaruka. Have you had the ambassador on your platform? Have you picked up the phone and called the ambassador and be like, hey, what's going on the ground? What are the forensics saying? Have you spent your time to read the forensic reports? But again, serving humanity is serving God. And when you think you're going to use this thing here for some other unspecified intentions, my friend, you lose. You will lose. You might get your 15 seconds of fame, but it's a truth that always wins. So let me, Amos, let's do this. Let's do a short commercial break. Once we come back, right here on Raukanavo TV Breakfast Show, I'll start playing the evidence pieces from the embassy and other sources in Lebanon. Amos Katuapo, you're going on commercial break. So the first piece of evidence that I'm going to play, let me spend some time, and I'm gonna play the recording from Kasim, talking about the investigation. Giving a report about the forensic investigation into EDNAH's death and the conclusion.
So please, my dear Amos, I don't want that person to communicate with me anymore. We cannot deal in a death case on the media, especially when they are talking about rumors, when they are talking about the things that did not happen. We have the proof, we have the reports, we have everything. Let's be based on what we are hearing and what we are seeing from the government, from the police, from the officials. If we have any claim or any suspect, and we are suspecting anything, let us communicate directly with the embassy and we will do our job. We will clarify anything you want, anything you request, it is our job to clarify it. Even if that family, they are not satisfied from the investigation, they can send investigators from Kenya to come and investigate here. We have no problem. Really, this is the truth. We don't have any problem. But as a consulate, we did our part. We made 2 different investigations with 2 different forensic doctor reports, and they were the same. Both of the 2 reports were the same. And you insisted that there was no mistreatment. You insisted that they were in good terms. So for sure, it's not a runaway case. For sure, it's not a suicide. For sure, nobody pushed her while she was alone in the house and she was not locked in. Especially that the police report is saying this. So please, let us be realistic. Let us respect the soul for EDNAH. Let us finish this repatriation process, because going on the media, it will not do anything other than delaying the repatriation of the body. They are putting up.
Oh, there you go. So I'm gonna play that first half of this report from the Lebanese consulate. This is the deputy ambassador, Mr. Kasim. Munasikia vile anasema, and these are things that we discussed here. These are facts that we covered here. Lakini, because again, the truth is never entertaining enough. So when you spice up a narrative, the outcome is what we are seeing now. Hii kitu ya EDNAH, if this, and I'm gonna give you Amos, no, just stay right there, Amos. We're gonna continue talking. Hii issue ya EDNAH, I wanna say this. The only person you're hurting right now, the only person that you're hurting is EDNAH. And she's not breathing, she's dead. The last thing that you need to do, and I've said this on camera, I've said this off camera, to the uncles, to Amos, to Kamzai, the 2-year-old, Mimi as the leader, the servant leader of OTV, Mimi as the one who brought this story before anybody else touched it. I spoke to both families, both uncles and the husband, to EDNAH. And my message was, give EDNAH a respectful send-off. Na mnakumbuka hapa nikasema ya kwamba tumekuwa tukijionea madrama zikihappen hiyo Kisii. Tumekuwa tukijionea vitimbi zikihappen. And now listen, I was talking, now I'm speaking. You can screen record this, 888, cut it, chop it up, put it on rewind. Tumejionea vitimbi enough hiyo Kisii. Msichana amekufia Gulf, amekuja nyumbani, vita inaanza. In-laws. Tumeona mabwana wenyewe wakipigwa siku ya wakichapa siku ya mazishi. Tumeona bwana za wenyewe wakiruka ndani ya kaburi wakisema wao ndio wako supposed mwili iko supposed kuzikwa kwao. We've seen all this crap. We've seen all this crap, bro. We've seen all this crap. We've seen it all. And you know what I call it? It's pathetic. It's pathetic. You know how pathetic it looks? Do you know how foolish it looks? You know how stupid it looks? Do you have any idea? Because you now, look at me now. Look at me. I'm talking to you. And I said from day one, nikasema kwamba tafadhali, Amos uko hapa. Even when I was talking to Amos and the uncles, I said, I'm begging you, tafadhali kusikue na vitimbi kama zile tumejionea. But here I am. Here I am. What I feared will happen is what has happened and is taking place. The EDNAH KEMUNTO'S story here on VOTE TV is the top story. And I want you to go on just on the VOTE YouTube, my VOTE TV YouTube channel, just on this one platform. I have 7 channels. There are hundreds of thousands of comments. Not hundreds, not thousands, not tens, hundreds of thousands of comments. And everyone is just feeling sad because of what has happened, the death of a young 22-year-old mother. So Amos, leo ni Saturday.
Yeah.
Now what's next? Maiti kwa mochari.
Mm-hmm.
What's next now?
Okay. Mimi shida yote imekuwa ikihappen, yuko pana pale, me have been at home choosing not to be part of kuvurutana. So hata kama kuvurutana ni ile mtu anasikia kitu ndamwasha na kuna mtu anaweza ongelesha, there is someone who can interview aongee online, but me have been at home and I gave them freedom, like hakuna haja mvurutane. If you need something, ask me, I'm here. Nataka kumzika EDNAH, it's okay, do arrangements, nataka nitakuja, but unfortunately they are not ready to do so. It seems ushaona ule mtu anakurushia woga, anadhani kuna kitu umeshikilia, something for bargaining. Na mimi sina hiyo. I'm very very flexible, but since now they are down, I can commence with the plans, Tanza plans, leaving aside the other people with the other interests. Says I'm dealing with the one family and we are good, and that family is the Mali na kwao kabisa.
When are we looking forward to? I mean, when will the mazishi take place? Is that even known now? Ama ni kuanza kupanga sasa? Because 8 days have been wasted.
Yeah. First lazima tufanye ile kitu inaitwa there is a formality, like sikuwa nimemlipia mahari, now they should tell, alafu from there I think it's in between this week tunaanza ya kesho, all those will happen.
So the formality is when they ulipe mahari, alafu you pay the dowry, and then
ukishalipa basi sasa hapo ni kupanga siku ya
ati ukishalipa mahari
siku ya kumuzika. Priest ndo anapeana siku, kwa we are Catholics, so ni priest anapeana siku according vile schedule yake iko.
Okay, na ukishalipa mahari, where atazikwa kwako ama atazikwa where will she? I mean, EDNAH was your Edna was your sweetheart.
Yeah, ni mimi namzika home kwangu.
So the only thing that is left, and what has caused this thing to happen is, say, ulipe mahari, finish this formality, and then mwili izikwe.
Yeah, hakuna shida. I mean, kitu imekuwa happen from the first is it that hawako wanaelewa there is nothing like cash in between this. We could have done this kitambo sana.
The biggest mistake, again, is someone jumped up na kwanza kusema ya kwamba kuna pesa ulilipwa.
Yeah, sijui 3 million.
Who came up with that?
300,000.
Who came up with that nonsense, and where did they get it? And where did they get that information from?
That's why they were asking my chats with the boss, thinking I was promised heaven on earth. That's not the reality. The reality is my wife, she's dead. Their daughter, we should sit down, tuelewane, tuzike na amani, tupange mipango kwa kulinda mzae.
Let me ask the viewers as we continue with this broadcast. Let me know what you think. Just drop your comments. Nelly, I can see your comment right there. Child of God, Drusilla, thank you. Thank you. Tabitha, watching all the way from Sweden. Welcome, my sister. Kwa hivyo mnaanza process kuanzia next week.
Yeah, leo ni Saturday, kesho ni Sunday. So Monday is the officially mimi ndo, I mean, you see the moment I said I'm free, you do everything you want, that's when they started reasoning like what are we doing? Familia moja ikajikata na ingine, now we are reasoning with the one family and they want to give them a date ya kukuja. Tayari wananingoja niwapee siku, probably by today nitawapea siku ya kukuja home.
Okay, can I ask a question here to them? Let me ask a question to all the viewers who are here right now. And allow me to, how can I put this? To all the viewers who are watching this right now, do you feel that the payment of the dowry was more important than kuzika Edna kwanza, and then take care of this other stuff afterwards? I mean, this is 2022. This is not 1938. I mean, I could be leaving almost, maybe, again, I always keep on telling people, unfortunately, I left Kenya in 1996. And I honestly trust me, I'm the kind of person that I lean more towards logic than even sometimes.
I understand, and I'm on that. I support that. But these people, this thing was hyped more than I expected. About paying dowry, I was not even expecting this. You know, this something has happened, and instead we should sympathize and tell, you know, I've been left with a kid, and maybe they will say, you are young, I'm not working, I'm just a mere student. No, you see, this thing you will give us in form of dowry, just keep it for the mzai. But you see, it's hyped, it's serious. I have to do it.
And I scare you, of course, they were busy doing the live streams because you have to keep the people entertained, especially when they hear about dowry issues. Huh?
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Yani mtu, you know, someone who is, I think, mtu wa media, you should be neutral. You interview, ask a question, you get it answered. Not just to start saying behind things. Ilikasirisha, by the way. I wanted even to sue someone, but nikasema wacha apate tu subscribers.
Wow. I wish Amos, people knew. I'm just staring at the camera. And I wish someone can read my mind right now. But there's one thing I've learned about the power of the spoken word. And because I'm the kind of person, I read a lot of books. And due to lessons in life, I'm going to do something called pledging the fifth. I'll pledge the fifth right now. Now let my facial expression speak on this issue. So Anita, kuna comment hapa. Let me read this comment up, Amos, for you from Anita, saying the payment of dowry must happen so that they can allow him to marry her. Our parents don't live in our generation.
Yeah, that is it. Here ni kisi, sidhani kama hata ni kisi peke yake. Bantus, most of the Bantus, that's the culture.
I know exactly how this thing has been played. I'll let you, the one who's watching this. I wish you can read my mind right now, but you can't. Amos Ishia, EDNAH KEMUNTO. Actually, let me give me a reason to smile. How is Kamzai doing? Kamzai is making noise huko nyuma.
Mzaya kwa poa, sidhani kama anaweza muita hata akusalimie.
Imuite.
Poa kufiki.
Kaite. Kakuja kaseme anko. Hata mimi nito anko.
Ameendea chai.
Ameendea chai, okay, sawa. Because I can hear he's making some noises in the background. Kasema baba.
Yeah, naweza muita bado.
Okay. Mzai.
Kuja usalimia anko. Kuja usalimia anko.
Mzai.
Nataka mzai wa dadi anko.
Mzai. Sasa. Uko poa? Unakunywa chai? Unakunywa chai?
Kunywa pancake.
Mzai atafanya nini? Embe.
Bas. Good boy. Unasikia kakofiti?
Oh yeah.
Amesema amekunywa chai na pancakes.
Mzai,
salimia yako.
Mzai, iko wapi pancake yangu? Iko wapi pancake yangu? Wow. Mzai, umekula zote, umemaliza? Umenimalizia? Umenimalizia? Wow. Imeisha. Good job. Good job, Mzai. Okay, sawa. Amos. Wow.
Unasikia kako fiti. Yeah, kako fiti.
Wow.
Kalikuwa kagonjwa lakini kama homa tu kama maliza madawa.
Na kana itanga mame. Amos.
I mean, mzae ni duplicate EDNAH kabisa.
Na kakita mam. Kuna ngumu wewe.
Nikiongeanga na simu kana niambia mam ndio alikuwa amemzoea.
Yeah.
Lakini inanibidi ni develop some jokes za kumfanya sahau kidogo.
That's right. That's right. Wow. Mtafanya hivi Amos,
Yeah.
Again, thank you very much for coming here.
Asante.
Me all I'm waiting for ni confirmation ya mazishi ya EDNAH.
Yeah, I'll communicate about that. Saizi venye watu wametulia, I think they have realized there's nothing, and that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's very okay.
Yeah, but now you see, you know, it's 8 days have been wasted just for what? Unaona?
Yeah.
Let me actually come back to Anita Wanja. Even speaking from a Kikuyu perspective, I'm going to say this. My mindset is Western based. Kama sahi kwa kuja kuambia mzungu hapa ati mambo sijui ati maiti ilikuwa imewekwa kwa sababu ya mambo za dowry, they will look at you like you're stupid. And I always keep on saying that's the difference between our mindsets. I was very crystal clear from the beginning that this issue should be solved peacefully. So to conclude today's broadcast, again, like I did last time, give EDNAH a peaceful send-off. Now, whatever is there between the families, fix it. Like, when it comes to EDNAH's issue, there's one superstar and one superstar only, and that's the son. Mjua hivi. And I'm going to say the use of wisdom. Ariane iko 2 years right now. He's 2 years. But let me hope in God's name. One day that kid will grow up. And that kid will know everything that was documented about the death of his mother. That's where my focus was. That's where my focus was. And it's called use of wisdom. It's called use of wisdom. Si kuangalia tu hapa. Look at it from 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 15 years from now. Mzee atakuwa kijana. And wherever Amos, you'll be having conversations with your son. That's the only place, that's the only thing that was in my thought. I'm not thinking about now. I was looking at Mzai's life 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now. And that's why Gilbert, Dominic, and Amos, that's the reason why I was focused on truth and a peaceful send-off. A peaceful, respectful send-off for EDNAH KEMUNTO.
And sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
And that was my point. That was my point. Hiyo kusema, unajua, I was very annoyed mpaka nikataka kusum say hii story ya kusema eti husband ametoroka na documents au mzaa ataangalia aje statement akigrow up with baba ulitoroka na documents za kuweka mama.
That's right. That's right.
I called the media personality, nikamuuliza why this, why that. Nikamuuliza, since you have been airing this, you have never approached me. Since you approached me once and I clarified na story nilipeana, no adding, no subtracting, but you have been airing the other stories. Na hujaniuliza if this is this, is this that. That was my point. Mpaka nilimuomba msamaha, nikamwambia if you want anything extra, please, I'm at home, I'm very free. She has never come. This goes to all media personality. Hii itakuwa ni story ya mental. Mzaa akigrow itamuumiza sana. So please, before airing something, just find the real story from the background. If possible, tafuta side zote mbili. Ukiona kitu ijakuwa clear, just cool. Sio lazima ugain subscribers. Reality na ukweli ni kitu ya maana sana. Ya maana sana. Ukweli inaweza ua mtu. So just chill. Kama saizi nilimwambia, just, sorry to say this, just ongeni mingi, lakini mwisho wa reality ni EDNAH ni bibi yangu, nitamzika, nitamlilia. Na I started crying.
That's right.
Exactly the day she fell down from the house.
That's right.
Yeah.
Amos, good job.
Thank you so much.
Ndakwambia kitu moja, Amos. One thing I've learned on this platform.
Yeah.
Wanaume wakidili na depression and pain, the community, you never pay attention. It's a different reaction always when a man is going through something than when a woman is going through something. And please, don't get me started with that topic. So you've neglected any emotional pain he is going through and put everything else on the forefront. Amos, uko na mzai, umechukulia mzai. Sinaongea naye, uko na mzai hapo. That's your son.
Yeah, kwa hapo hata saizi.
That's your blood and flesh. That's your, uone mtoto wako, Amos. Umeongea hapa for 69 minutes. Mzai.
Enda waambie shosh akupe simu.
So anyway, Amos, thank you very much.
Thank you, nimeshukuru sana.
And I repeat again, I read books. I know the power of wisdom. some things are better left unsaid. So I'll pledge the fifth. So the only thing that's going to happen to you is the imagination of what is in my mind. And I wish you knew. This one, unasikia mdogo mtoto anaongea? Unasikia mtoto anaongea hapa? Huu nimeongea naye hapa. Mnasikia huyo mtoto ambaye anaongea hapa? Let me ask you this question again. Unasikia huyo mtoto ambaye anaongea hapa ama usikii? Well, I think even, wait a minute. Well, I understand. Some of us are not parents. So maybe, oja Amos kama mtu ajui uchungu wa mtoto. As a father or a mother, that's something different. As Vo TV.
Yeah, tofauti kabisa, tofauti kabisa.
As Vo TV, the genesis of EDNAH KEMUNTO'S story was here on this platform. I'm busy. I'm very busy. Nilikuwa napigia Amos simu kumuuliza mazishi ni ya lini. Yesterday. Nikaanza kusikia vitu zingine. Now we will not go back because we've spoken. Nimwambia kuja hapa uongee. Welcome Josephine Kwamboka. Ambia kuja hapa. And I want you, the viewers, huyo mtoto ambao nimeongea na hapa, I've spoken to a 2-year-old baby. He is the reason. And he was the reason. He is the reason. And he will always be the reason why I called for truth. On camera, off camera, and I'm doing it again. Because one day, he'll grow up. And I want, in God's name in heaven, and I'm going to swear this, in the name of my God in heaven, ati Arian akikuja Vo TV, what he will find is a story that was told about his mom. How hardworking she was, how smart she was, and that I requested for peaceful, respectful send-off for his mother. Nilipoongea hapa, when I started talking about this story, nilipoongea hapa, my focus was on Ariane. It's not about clickbait. Respect. Hiyo picha yake si ndio iko hapo? See that boy? Think what that boy will say about his mother. Am I disappointed? So you've wasted 8 days. Tangu EDNAH arudi. 8 days have been wasted.
Yeah, zimekaa wasted juu ya people having money mind.
Panganga tu. How many cases have I been? Skiza, almost, and I'm going to talk to my viewers here who are here. How many people have I? How many guests have I been bringing here? And you're hearing this history repeating itself. Wangapi? Wangapi? And then you find at the end of the day you played yourself. Kusamati was given 3 million shillings, 300,000 shillings. Where the receipts at? Ati people are rushing to go to the airport kwenda kupokea maiti ya EDNAH wakifikiria kwamba jeneza iko na pesa ndani. Seriously? We have an official report from the hospital. We have 2 forensic reports, medical reports conducted by 2 different doctors. Have you guys communicated with the with the embassy? But no, you know what? The truth is too boring. Let's see how we can cook some lies, so we can create some hype. It's called wisdom, man. Wisdom. Kitu cha muhimu. And I always keep on saying, when it comes to serving humanity, my dear brothers and sisters, if you are in the industry of serving humanity, you're serving God in heaven. And I'm so humbled by what this platform is doing for families. Allow me, kusema Vote TV, asanteni sana. I was standing with Anita Kadesa. Mliona video yake akisema asante, ameenda hospitali. That's another story which is also growing up. Being able to uncover all the lies and all the stuff that was being told about Anita Kadesa. Thank you very much. Because again, I'm the one who said, let's get the medical report in Kenya. Tumekuja hapa, tumefanya fundraiser. Anita ameenda hospitali. You've seen it yourself. This is Vote TV. This is Vote TV. This is Vote TV. And even in 1,000 years and in 10,000 years, this will still be Vote TV. Asante sana. Familia. And by the way, Amos nipo kwa sababu bado uko hapa, nitakupatia example. Nilikuwa hapa na another lady. Agnes Kihara alikuwa hapa. The kids came here, 7 kids came here on Vote TV. Asanteni Vote TV. Because we stood with the family. Alikuja hapa akilia. After reaching out, we've raised funds. Tumemsimamia rent ya 2 months, ya 4 months. Sorry. 4 months rent. Food, shopping, kila kitu mefanyiwa. Your familia. Thank you, Fuari. My folks on Facebook, thank you, those watching on Facebook. Right, let me put it right there. Happy Sabbath. Thank you, Fuari Moindi. You see where I'm coming from? That's what we do at Vote TV. That's what we do at Vote TV. Mimi nikikuja hapa, mimi nikutenda. And you see the results of everything that I do. I'm not here to make the noise. Phone is ringing. But anyway, unasikia? Asanteni sana. asanteni sana. As we continue to grow, as we continue to impact more lives, my folks in America, my folks in Europe, my folks in Gulf, my folks in Africa, thank you very much. Thank you. And Ambia asanteni sana. I'm telling you that with too much humility. Na Mungu awabariki, awainue, awatendee, awashikilie watoto wenyu. Amos kamzae kashikiliwe, kainuliwe. It's a sad story. A 2-year-old baby doesn't know what's happening. But one day he will. And he will know what happened to his mom. But my responsibility is to tell it, is to tell the facts and document the facts. Let me give you another example, my dear viewers. I was here, I broke the story of Damario Osita. Damario Osita. And by the way, Dominic, you are here watching. And may God bless you. Amos.
Yep.
Dominic is watching. I'm a comment. I'm a semi rest in peace, my niece. That's great.
That's great. Yeah.
Thank you, Dominic Mururi. Dominic, I've spoken to you on camera and off camera. And even my last statement, I can pull up my last statement that I said to you. And it was a statement of peace and truth. But then Dominic nimeingia na Kamzai. Na Kamzai kakaniambia anko nimemaliza pancake. Nimekunywa chai. Nimemaliza pancake. In God's name. Ninyi Dominic as the in-laws and hata kama kuna mambo za dowry na hizo vitu, okay, fanyeni, it's your tradition, go ahead and do it. But for God's sake, it's all about their little boy. Like I told you, and I'll repeat my statement the way I said it. Dominic, kwa sababu uko hapa, and I'm glad that you're here. Let me put your comment on the screen. Dominic, that's the uncle to, actually, hata si uncle, ni uncle ama ni grandpa. That's your grandson, right? To Ariane Kamzai, you're the grandpa. But anyway, let me tell you a story another major story ambayo nilikuwa nayo hapa. Ya Damario Osita. When I broke that story, some people just started jumping out. Speculations. Oh, Nini. Oh, ni organ harvesting. Oh, sijui mara nini. Oh, sijui nini. They cooked up things and they cooked up things and they cooked up things. And guess what? My documentation was 100,000% accurate. And I came here and I gave the facts. I came here and I gave the facts. I gave the facts. Na hata baada ya postmortem kufanywa Kenya, before Damario Osita azikwe, what happened? I was right. I was right. Because God gave me a source from the inside. Someone who spoke. Hakuna kuchapwa, Damaris alichapwa. Hakuna I have put out everything in the light. And as I'm speaking, Damario Osita alizikwa jana. And may she rest in peace. But again, me as VoTV, I have nothing but a clean conscience that my documentation was 100,000% accurate. This is VoTV. And I always, in the event, if I bring a report and say that the report is not accurate or there was some misinformation, I'm always the first one to say, hey, let's correct this. A perfect example, Storia, the late Pauline Murugi. That's a perfect example. Because I know I run a platform that reaches out to millions of people. CNN, they make mistakes. Fox News, they make mistakes. MSNBCs, they make mistakes. To you guys in Kenya, KTNs makes mistakes. Citizen TVs makes mistakes. It's normal. You're not perfect. But in the event of looking at the facts, then you can draw the conclusion of what is right and what is wrong. So when I switch on the camera and I speak, I'm giving facts. I'll vet the facts. And if there's something to correct, I will do it. Now, kwa historia EDNAH Kemunto, Dominic, you're here. Amos ako hapa. Kamzai ako hapa. I will stick to exactly what I said a week ago. That the death of EDNAH Kemunto was an accident. And anything else is a conspiracy theory. Meant to do what? Create confusion, bring more hate, bring more separation. The death of EDNAH Kemunto should be a reason for the families to unite, to come together. Amos, you're here. Kamzai kako hapa. Kamekula pancake kakasha maliza pancake. Mzai is not thinking about some conspiracy theories that 300,000 shillings or 3 million shillings were being paid for the dad to be quiet and not say the truth about what happened to the mother of their son. See where I'm coming from? It takes God's wisdom to handle something like this. You need God's wisdom. Don't let your emotions erode your logic. And wambia tena, is it social media? They are a blessing and a curse. And if there's one thing that spreads fast on social media, is lies and conspiracy theories. It's a psychological factor. Do your homework and do your research. So, again, Dominic, I repeat, I'm paraphrasing what the things that people have been talking about Amos and what Amos has said here on camera. And by the way, Dominic, as you continue commenting and be my guest. And actually, you know what? Amos. Kwa sababu naona Amos ako na shida ya connection. What I can do, Dominic, you know how I usually do this thing. Mi ni mtu haraka haraka. I don't want you to comment. Check your WhatsApp. And nimekutumia link. You can come here. Kuja hapa. Kuja hapa. Dominic, nimekutumia link kwa WhatsApp. Kuja hapa, ingia hapa. And actually, I wish I can even get Gilbert. Lakini najua Gilbert anakuanga na shida ya network. Gilbert, I was talking to Gilbert 2 days ago. So, there's no bad blood here. There's no bad blood here. Niliwaambia the superstar is Ariane. He is a superstar. So, if this thing with the tradition of how things are done in the Kisii tradition, if that has to be done or if that must be done, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Lakini wacha hii kuwe funzo. Let all these things that are happening, let these things be lessons. Kwa sababu hata kama story ya Damario Sita, Eva could have let that thing go loose. Na kuambia tungekuwa na mambo mingi. Tungekuwa na mambo nyingi. Tungekuwa na mambo zingine hapa zinaongelewa mpaka hata unashangaa. So, hey, and Amos, by the way, ingia. Bring your camera on, man. Come with the camera. Dominic.
Yes.
In Evo TV, ingia na camera mzee.
Niko job. I'm not allowed to discuss the where I am.
Okay. Anyway, Dominic, long story short, you've been watching from Nairobi. Actually, I read that comment, the one you said about that you're surprised that the postmortem has been done twice. The forensic report from the embassy was conducted twice by two different doctors, and I'm sure you've heard even the voice note from the embassy. And Kasim told you there's a family, if you're dissatisfied with the outcome of the forensic report, get your own independent forensic expert and go to Lebanon. They are saying come here. Lakini Dominic, long story short, kwa sababu I don't want the past to repeat itself. I've been off because I have other cases. I'm having new cases every day, Dominic. You know that. I'm a busy guy. But all I want to say, nimeongea. Let EDNAH, just like I told you, my brother, her soul is in paradise. Let her look at each and every one of us from paradise and be proud of the unity that is engulfing each and every one of us who's involved. Let once Kamzai kakikuwa kakisha grow, let him come here and look at Vote TV and say, angalia what they were talking about, Mom. Wow. Did you see I'm coming from, Dominic? Am I making any sense to you?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm asking you. Is what I'm communicating, is it making any sense? Is my perspective making any sense to you?
Of course, yes.
That's what I want. This is not about me. I'm a father. Dominic, you're a father.
I too am a father.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah,
so
and we have not. Sorry, I'm saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
As a family, we have not blocked anything. Actually, even there is a person who is for the idea so that the EDNAH can rest in peace is Dominic.
Okay.
I heard we went to the airport. We just picked the EDNAH. Whatever happened, God knows. They were given a chance. Amos family and EDNAH's family were given a chance to meet. Because of my schedule, I just traveled to Kisii, nikaacha mwili mochari. The following day, I requested Amos to come so that we can open the coffin. As the people are saying that we thought money was there. Actually, that's a pure lie. But God knows, I cannot say no or yes, God knows. If at all we had that intention, atungeitana familia ya Amos ikuje ndio tufungue pamoja. We requested from saa 2 asubuhi wakuje ndio hiyo sanduku ifunguliwe tukiwa pamoja, so that there is nobody ataenda na story A, B, C, D. Do you know what happened? They came at around saa 7. After forcing the chief, area chief can testify. I requested him several times, go and tell Amos family to come. Finally, they came. The coffin was opened. Everybody was satisfied. They left the scene. They had agreed to meet on Monday, of which they met. Whatever they discussed, I was not there, and I don't want to comment because I had to go back to Nairobi to work for the sake of my family. I gave them that chance so that they can sit, discuss their issues about the dowry, about the families. Because now Moruli's family, that's where Dominic belongs, we are out of the discussion. The discussion remains with my sister and Amos' family. They never agreed. I understand there were demands of which they agreed to just abide by. Unfortunately, at night, there was another communication from Amos' family, whereby they chose the spokesman for the family, gave a call to the chief, and told the chief, there is no more negotiation. Let the mother of EDNAH to just take EDNAH and but her, and Akamusike. So the chief gave me a call, because I'm like a middleman between the two families. Yeah. I told the chief, nikamwambia, hiyo mimi sikukuwa kwa hiyo mkutano, sijahusishwa kwa hiyo, lakini let me just call the second party, niwaambie the decision from the Amos family. But we have tried so much. There is nothing much has been done. Amos can testify. They have been given a chance so that they can unite. Even yesterday, that's on Friday, they had a meeting. I was given a call by the chief. He told me there is progress.
Okay. I called. I think that was confirmed. He confirmed that. Yeah, there is some progress right now.
That's what I'm saying. As a family, we are not interested. We are not interested with the money or the compensation. What we are interested is to see the board of EDNAH not lying in the mortuary. It's 1 month.
Yeah, it's 8 days. Now it's 8 days since it. It's over 1 month, and it's actually it's 8 days. It's 8 days.
EDNAH passed
since
on
the body came back.
Yeah.
Of October. Yeah. Yes. So it's a lot. It's a long time. Now it's a month. Yeah, that's right.
So even if you can go to my status, WhatsApp status, I've already said, EDNAH's wish was, EDNAH said, I love you all. And she thought we have the same love in turn. But if at all we love EDNAH.
That was the last thing, the last thing she said in that video, which has been watched over 500,000 times here on Vote TV. That 30 seconds video that you sent me, Dominic, I wish, and I will send you again the link for you to just read the comments. Those words, I love you all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then she said, give me water. She said, give me a glass of water.
Yeah, give me water. He even didn't say grass, but he said, give me water.
Oh, yeah. She said, yeah, give me water. That's right.
To cut long story short, we as a family, I as Dominic, even Amos can give a testify. I call every day the chief, because now the link between me and Amos was cut. What happened at the airport? My link and Amos was cut at the airport.
By the way, I hear there was a live streaming going on at the airport, but I will not waste my time watching it because I know where my respect lies.
it doesn't need.
So let's.
There's no need of you watching. There's no need of anybody watching. But the fact is, we were with Amos at the airport. I was at the airport around 10. I called Amos. I told Amos we agreed we were to meet at 11. But as somebody who keeps time.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait, Dominic, do me a favor. Let's not talk about the airport story. I don't want to hear that again. So you have your version. Amos has his version. All I want is, let's start from yesterday. The chief said there's some progress.
Yeah, that's what
Amos
I'm saying.
Amos said there's some progress. And
even at this morning, I've received a call from the chief, the same chief who is just mediating between the two families. He has called me this morning, and I've just assured him. He has requested me to call my sister's side. I've called, and I've talked to them. I've told them, let them allow EDNAH to be buried and rest in peace. So if there's anybody who is eager to see EDNAH buried peacefully, it's Dominic and the family. Actually, I'm being traumatized. Even working is a problem. Current time that I'm at work, but working is not. It's giving hell. The love I gave EDNAH is not giving me ample time.
Dominic, you are here with your brother. You are here with your brother, and I will never forget that day when we broke the story of EDNAH for the first time. You were here with your brother, and I sat here on this seat, on this chair, and I watched two men crying. And that, I will tell you, is one of my hardest moments. Hosting guests. So
actually, I'm requesting you, Nelson, because I'm at work. Mine was just to say to make these things straight. We as a family, we are not interested anymore with whatever happened. I understand they gave our conditions. They wanted to know all the communication that the Amos had with the post, but all those demands zimeachwa. So our wish is, let Amos allow EDNAH to rest in peace. Let her do the customary, the traditional way.
Yeah, finish that one. I don't understand. I don't want to get into it. Yeah.
I'm saying, because Amos is just listening, I'm just talking to Amos current time. I'm just advising him. I'm advising him to allow the tradition take its own course so that he can just seal the relation between EDNAH's family and Amos' family by giving whatever they will agree. Because I'm not interested. Understand the EDNAH's family might come to the Amos family maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure, so that they can just seal the deal and EDNAH to be allowed to be buried. That's my wish. And if at all that will happen, I have to travel back home as from Monday to facilitate the party of EDNAH, because I don't want to see these things on air every day, night. I'm being called, oh, Dominic, what's happening? We loved EDNAH.
Dominic, let me say something, and I'm going to say this right now. Number one, there's a comment from Monica Mbone who is saying, EDNAH aliwapenda wote familia. Mwe pamoja kwa kusindikisha mpendwa wenyu EDNAH. That's a very powerful statement. Thank you, Monica Mbone, watching here on Vote TV. Now, the other point I want to say is this issue of doing 69 live streams and all this other stuff and talking about nasikia kulikuwa na live streams, sijui za dowry, sijui kulikuwa na nini, sijui kulikuwa na nini. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Well, we've seen the outcome of that. Na nilikwambia, Dominic, personally, I told you, when it comes to the family issues, I will completely separate myself. All I have to do, my responsibility as Vote TV, is to document the facts and facts only. And I gave a very powerful, conclusive statement about the death of EDNAH KEMUNTO. My God in heaven knows I've played my part. My God in heaven knows what I've told you, what I've told Amos, What I've told Kamzai is only interested in pancakes and tea. But he will grow up one day. And when Kamzai grows up, Dominic, he'll come here and he will watch this video and he will say, look how they were talking about my mom, how respectful they were to each other. That's what I want. After Dominic, because you know I'm a man of wisdom. When you came here the first day, mi akili yangu ilikuwa kwa Kamzai. Na niliwaambia, the main player in this whole thing is Kamzai. Not Amos, not Dominic, not Gilbert, not anybody else. For Kamzai and Kamzai only. So Dominic, I'll allow you to continue working. I know you're at work. Keep me posted. Let me know when Edna will be laid to rest. She's in paradise. Her soul is in paradise. But like she told us in her last video, I love you. Let us reflect and be disciples of love. Let us be disciples of unity, and let us be disciples of peace. Do we agree on that, my brother Dominic?
We have no problem about that, and it is God who knows where the soul of EDNAH lies current time. We cannot judge. Let us leave God for judgment. And I thank you for everything. And my wish is, by the end of this week, God willing, and the God who makes everything possible, will touch the heart of Amos and the family of EDNAH so that they can conclude and EDNAH get a decent burial. And I hope if at all you will be live, you wanna hear this thing happening. Yes, that's our wish.
I will,
and
you know what, Dominic? Let me tell you my wish now. My wish is the day when we will all come here, hata kama tutaanza kuja mazishi, that we will be able to document that funeral so the world can see a peaceful and an amazing send-off for EDNAH Kemunto. There are people, I repeat, my brother Dominic and Amos and Kamzai, the people who are following EDNAH Kemunto's story on VoTV are people from all nationalities and different countries. So on my platform, that is exactly what I want to document.
Okay, no problem.
So thank you very much, Dominic. To all the viewers.
I have one request.
Yes, sir.
Can I go ahead with the request?
Go ahead. This is VoTV. I'm listening.
Yes, I'm asking. Because you have made it clear that there was a second postmortem done to the board of EDNAH.
Two doctors.
That's what I'm saying. We are not aware of the second postmortem. We are not aware. If you have the second postmortem results, I request. Because it was not shared, I request if you can share it with me so that I can compare the notes.
Do you know? Do you know that two different forensic doctors conducted the autopsy of your niece?
No, I'm not. What I know is the first one that was conducted on 26th October by the Japanese. Yeah. The second one, I'm not sure, and I'm not aware. That's why I'm requesting if the consulate.
Do you want me to? I can even actually, you know what? I can even play because I've played that voice note here 2 times, 3 times. And Dominic, I repeat again. I've seen that. Watch out. Let me actually put it this way. Kama si mimi, story ya Damario Sita ingekuwa mambo ingine. All the lies that people were spreading out there. Kama si mimi, story of Pauline Murugi will be different. And that's exactly what makes VOTV different. I pursue facts differently. I pursue pieces of evidence differently. On this platform.
That's why I decided to just follow you so that I can get the right information. Because if at all you are a man of wisdom, it's better you share the same documents to the both sides. Because I know you are capable and you are a man of wisdom. And you have all those facts, the two reports. I request you share the second report so that we can compare the notes. Because of the nature of my work, I request to exit.
Absolutely, Dominic. Thank you very much for showing up. And God bless you as we proceed.
God bless you too.
Thank you. To all the viewers, thank you very much for joining today's broadcast. This is what happens. Nambianga to VOTV is a mature platform. This is grown man YouTube. This is grown man network. And this is how you handle a situation. Serving humanity is serving God in heaven. I wish you guys a prosperous day. Lakini siwezi malizia show ya leo bila kusema ya kwamba Saudia inacheza soka na nchi ya Poland. Acha niwaambie, leo nimesema madhadoro maremo walimwe. Tafadhali, don't let us down like Argentina. I was very emotional when Argentina lost. So Poland, please, I beg you, don't let us down. Wachape kama tatu hivi, wakiedaga. Enjoy. Those who are watching the World Cup, may your favorite team win. There are a bunch of surprises in this World Cup. The Netherlands today was a very amazing game. I was, again, or yesterday. You saw what happened. Shout out to my Senegalese brothers for what you did to Qatar, the host of the World Cup. It was beautiful. It was amazing. When one Africa country wins, we all win. The whole of Africa wins. Your host, Nelson Mike Madam Ryoki, saying, ciao, auf Wiedersehen, tutapatana. Round 2. Adios.